Remember when Las Vegas was all about casinos, quickie weddings, and a sweaty Elvis impersonator? Well, those days are gone. Today, Vegas is under more construction than an influencer's ego, and the upcoming projects might just change your life, or at the very least, your zip code. I'm Fernando Polti, your favorite Latino realtor in Las Vegas, and today I'm bringing you the 10 projects that are literally rewriting the city's map. Whether you're thinking of moving, investing, or just want to know if that thing going up near your house is a stadium or a mega burger joint, this video is for you. Let's kick off with some territorial expansions. You know, when someone says, "Oh, that's it can't get any better," well, Summerlin heard that and went, "Oh, hold my matcha latte." That's right, Vegas' West Side darling just scored 5,000 new acres for residential development, courtesy of our beloved federal government, which owns more land in Nevada than a Game of Thrones character. This new slice of paradise means hundreds of brand new homes, fresh out the oven schools, shopping centers where even the fountains probably serve sparkling water, and a lifestyle that keeps racking up quality of life points like Messi in a friendly match. And we're not talking about some last-minute expansion plan here. We're talking about a long-term vision with over 500 homes already approved just to start, located south of Town Center Drive, as confirmed by the Review Journal. What can you expect? Communities built for real life, but looking like they came straight from Pinterest, green spaces so your dog can have more followers than you on Instagram, and lawns so perfectly trimmed they look like they had a pricey salon appointment. If you're tired of the Strip's noise and ready to invest in bricks that won't keep you up at night, Summerlin's holding the door open with a bow, red carpet, and free Wi-Fi. Kyle Canyon used to be that quiet little corner in northwest Las Vegas that set in coming soon mode. Well, it just switched to epic expansion. The city council has already greenlit 2 massive residential projects that promise to add over 14,000 new homes to the landscape. Yep, 14,000. It's like building an entire city on the side of a mountain with premium views. And what else comes with the package? An extra 411 acres of mixed-use development. Everything from shopping centers to parks and probably a place selling organic, monk-blessed Himalayan protein smoothies. The best part? You're not moving into some empty lot full of pipe dreams. You're stepping into a community already blessed with Mount Charleston views, air cleaner than your grandma's internet history, and a peace only interrupted by chirping birds, or the buzz of construction workers, because this thing's just getting started. The plan also includes over 600,000 square feet of commercial development, which means you can grab some fresh Crocs, a fancy coffee, and maybe an avocado toast brunch without ever leaving your cozy urban bubble. Kyle Canyon isn't just another expansion. It's the new frontier of fully upgraded Vegas living. Picture this, going from a federal firearms training site to a college campus with cafes, auditoriums, and students lugging backpacks bigger than their salary expectations. That's exactly what's happening in North Las Vegas. UNLV is rolling out its new North Campus on a 5,000-acre plot that used to be government training grounds. The vision? Turn it into an educational and tech hub that doesn't just bring in brains, but also attracts investment, builds infrastructure, and yes, adds more traffic featuring laptops, backpacks, and students sprinting to class because they overslept. This project is a checkmate move for North Las Vegas, an area that used to be that place people told you to avoid after dark, and is now becoming one of the Valley's innovation engines. The land sits just north of the 215, far enough from the Strip's chaos, but close enough that after a brutal exam, you and your classmates can grab wings without needing Google Maps. The campus will feature labs, research centers, sports facilities, and of course, an economic boost for a zone going from no man's land to land of opportunity. Remember when sports in Las Vegas meant betting on whether the dealer had 21? Yeah, those days are over. The Oakland A's, after 57 years, packed their bags, said thanks for everything to California, and are planting their flag right in the middle of the Strip. The new stadium, coming in at a modest $1.75 billion, is being built on the historic Tropicana site. Yep, the same spot where many of us kicked off our What Happens in Vegas nights. Now you'll be able to catch professional baseball under a retractable roof with a futuristic design and a facade inspired by the Sydney Opera House. Classy, served with nachos and beer. And how is this beauty being paid for? A mix of private and public funds, like a round of drinks split among friends. Owner John Fisher is pitching in $1.1 billion, while the state of Nevada and Clark County are throwing in another $380 million to get the party started. Construction is set to begin in spring 2025, aiming for opening day in the 2028 season. Meanwhile, the A's will take a little sports vacation in Sacramento. But this stadium isn't just a ballpark. It's the final piece of the Vegas sports trifecta, joining the Raiders, NFL, Golden Knights, NHL, and Aces, WNBA. If your brother-in-law still thinks Vegas is only for partying, remind him we're playing home games now too. An NBA arena with a luxury resort on the north end of the strip? Yes, sir. The project is brought to you by LVXP, which sounds like a premium multivitamin, but is actually the mastermind behind this $3 billion urban fever dream. We're talking about an arena that seats 18,000 people, a hotel rising 752 feet, taller than the ego of certain influencers, and a theater for 6,000 souls ready to applaud, even if it's just holograms. All greenlit by Clark County, who basically said, go ahead, build it, like a parent handing over the car keys without asking where you're going. Is there an NBA team confirmed? Nope. Is there a mega arena already underway, like the teams practicing in the hotel lobby? Absolutely, because this is Las Vegas, baby. We don't wait for opportunity to knock. We build it with LED lights, valet parking, and a show on top. While the rest of the country argues about whether the Lakers should move or if the league should expand, Vegas is already rolling out the red carpet, the buffet, and the giant screens. If there's one thing we do better than anyone else, it's betting before the game even starts. Remember the Mirage volcano? That 90s icon that erupted like it was mad at your budget? Well, bye-bye lava, hello power cords. Hard Rock took over the land and didn't hold back. They're building a 600-foot tower shaped like a guitar, inspired by the Florida version, but on Las Vegas steroids. The new hotel will be a Godzilla-sized fender, visible from the plane and probably from a Google Maps satellite. Wanted a new icon on the strip? Buckle up, because this one will have more strings than your group chat has excuses. The Mirage demolition is already underway, closing one era to make room for something that's literally a love letter to rock. The Hard Rock Guitar Hotel will open in 2027 and promises to be more than just a weirdly shaped building. It's going to be a multi-sensory experience packed with concerts, high-voltage cuisine, and suites probably named things like Hendrix Lounge or Suite AC/DC, with both alternating and direct current. Farewell nostalgia. The strip put on its shades, cranked the volume, and now sounds like a Slash solo with delay. Right in the heart of the strip, like adding more toppings to an already loaded pizza, comes the BLVD shopping center. And it's not coming alone. Its star attraction is none other than the biggest In-N-Out burger in the entire United States. So if you were already queuing up for your double-double, now you'll be doing legit cardio just to find a table. Over 8,000 square feet dedicated to burgers, plus a Hawaiian-style patio, so you can feel like you're dining in an episode of Baywatch. Not a fan of In-N-Out? No worries. The rooftop will feature a 110,000 square foot space filled with restaurants and culinary experiences with views of neon lights and your impulsive decisions. Big brands like Adidas, Lululemon, and others are also moving in, perfect for saying, I'm just browsing, and walking out with a bag screaming, you're broke, but you look fabulous. Mark Wahlberg didn't just come to Vegas for tacos and selfies with fans. The guy moved in, hit the gas, and is now pushing a major project to turn Las Vegas into the next capital of cinema. The plan? Build full-scale film studios in Summerlin. Yeah, right next to where you live, or where you could be living if you just stop hesitating and call. This isn't some Hollywood whim. It's a strategic move to diversify the economy, attract productions, create jobs, and maybe even let you casually bump into a film crew at your local grocery store. These upcoming studios are said to be like the backstage of an awards show. Full sets, production spaces, cutting-edge tech, and a complete ecosystem for the film industry. The goal is to turn Vegas into a creative hub that goes beyond the strip's classic entertainment. Technicians, camera operators, makeup artists, screenwriters, even catering baristas. Everyone's getting a shot in this sunny, tax-free version of Hollywood. And one day your house might make a cameo in a Wahlberg chase scene. Spoiler, the villain probably used to rent in California. Medical checkup or 5-star experience. The Cleveland Clinic is landing in Las Vegas with its new location in the Evora development. And it's arriving like someone walking into a cocktail party wearing a bow tie and a white coat. Their concierge medicine concept sounds like sci-fi, personalized healthcare, doctors available 24/7, executive checkups, and probably a barista handing you a latte while someone takes your blood pressure with smooth jazz playing in the background. If going to the hospital used to fill you with dread, now it's all about scheduling your appointment and your outfit. This center caters to a very specific crowd: retirees with solid wallets, professionals who don't want to lose half a day in a waiting room, and yes, millennials who can't stand another misdiagnosis from Dr. Google. Las Vegas isn't just betting on entertainment anymore, it's betting on high-end health. And with this project, a growing population, and a wave of investment in medical infrastructure. It looks like taking care of your health in Vegas will soon be as common as ordering Uber Eats, except here it comes with a robe, slippers, and no shared waiting rooms. Shaquille O'Neal is coming back to Vegas, but not to shoot free throws or sign sneakers the size of jet engines. The man's rolling in with blueprints under one arm and a giant heart in the other. He just announced the Shaquille O'Neal Youth Development Complex, a mega community center spanning over 34,000 square feet, including a gym, boxing ring, MMA dojo, preschool classrooms, and space for educational and recreational activities. Basically, if you were a kid in North Las Vegas stuck in console mode, Shaq's about to swap your controller for crossovers. The investment? $24 million. Construction starts in 2026. The mission? To create a space where kids aren't just safe, but motivated, trained, and supported. And sure, not every kid will end up in the NBA, but they'll walk away with more tools than a Home Depot aisle. The project is a partnership with UNLV and aims to revitalize the north side of the city, betting on youth development as the real MVP of this game plan. And there you have it. Las Vegas isn't slowing down, shrinking back, or asking for permission. It's growing, building, and rewriting its story brick by brick, stadium by stadium, in and out by in out. What does this mean for you? If you're thinking about moving, investing, or simply tired of renting a shoebox in another city, now's the time to look toward Vegas. Because this city doesn't just invite you to place a bet, it invites you to stay. Want to chat about your next move? Head over to PoltiLasVegas.com. So you know me, I'll explain it without the fluff and with the real facts. And if you made it all the way here, you're a champ. Hit that like button, subscribe, and share this with that friend still waiting for the perfect time to buy. Spoiler, it was yesterday. The second best time is now. See you in Vegas.